Looking at the difference in people, their performance, and the results they get, does it simply come down to their skill level? If you've been following up until this point, you know that the answer is an overwhelming no. Don't get me wrong, skill and strategy are very important. As speaker Tony Robbins says, if you're running east looking for a sunset, you won't find it. It's the wrong strategy. However, many people have the right strategies or have access to the right strategies and still don't achieve what they want. What's the difference between those who achieve and those who don't? You could argue that it's the standards the individual has for themselves. If you look at someone who is successful, has an attractive body, or has great relationships, often they don't know anything you don't or that you couldn't find the answers to. They simply have higher standards in those areas of their life. Their success, physiques, and relationships are direct results of those standards they have for themselves. That's it. So what does it mean to raise our standards? Is that some positive thinking bullshit? Not exactly. Really, it could be a simple change in the way we view our life circumstances. Raising your standards means turning your shoulds into musts. We all have things we tell ourselves we should do. At this point in your program, I hope you have changed many of the shoulds regarding diet and exercise into musts. Maybe you did initially, but you've backtracked and need to revisit them. You follow through on your shoulds when it's convenient or comfortable, but when something is a must for you, you figure out a way to get it done. When you must have your body look, feel, or perform in a certain way, it shows up in your rituals. Our environment can easily shape our standards. If everyone around you is gaining weight, eating lousy food, not exercising, chances are your standards will change to meet theirs. Some people's musts are just to survive, to feel okay, to make just enough money to pay their bills and to feel okay about the way they look. Other people's musts are to live in joy as often as possible, to perform 1% better each day, to have more money than they can spend, and to have a body that they love. Whatever your must is, you're going to get it. So I'd like you to answer the following questions. Identify the musts you have in your life currently. What's one area in your life that you're extremely happy with? It could be a relationship you're in, your body, your job, your spiritual life. Next, identify all of the shoulds that are in your life. What's an area of your life that you aren't as happy with? Are there things that you know you should be doing but don't always follow through on? What shoulds need to turn into musts for you to feel amazing about these areas? Also, look at where your standards were when you started this program and compare them to where they are now. Have your standards changed since you started this program? What shoulds turned into musts that have allowed you to make the progress that you've been making? What shoulds do you still need to turn into musts? Answer these questions right after the video ends and make sure to keep these things top of mind as you move forward.